It's Wednesday morning, March 18th. Thank you for joining us on ARC Rochester. I'm Abby Friedman.
And I'm Dan Schreck. We've got a lot to get to this morning, but first we want to have a look at some of the news you need to know.
Stephanie Joseph is live in the newsroom. She's taking a look at some of our top stories this morning. Steph?
Hey there, guys. Good morning. We do begin with a predicate felon back in court this morning, arrested yesterday following a stabbing death investigation. Rochester police say William Cook fatally stabbed and beat Aaron Johnson Haygood at a drug house on Avenue D last November. Officers took Cook into custody yesterday near Joseph Avenue after he tried to run. According to police, the suspect is currently on federal probation for a 2019 drug conviction. It's not clear when he was released. And new from the overnight hours, Iran is retaliating in Israel after the death of the country's security chief. Israeli Defense Forces sharing video of a damaged train station in Tel Aviv hit by an Iranian missile attack last night. Officials say 2 people were killed in a neighborhood near the city where there are key military facilities. A marathon debate is underway in the Senate as Republicans try to pass the Save America Act. It mandates proof of citizenship when registering to vote and strengthens voter ID requirements. It also requires states to share voter rolls with the federal government. Democrats argue the Save America Act is meant to deter voters. The floor debate could take days. Happening today, the full lineup of regional artists set to perform in this year's Lilac Festival. Organizers have already announced the nationally touring acts that will take the stage. We'll get the full lineup reveal at 3 o'clock this afternoon. We'll be sure to have more for you tonight at 5 and 6. And of course, on 13wham.com, the festival runs from May 8th through the 17th. And that's what you need to know.
All right, Steph, thank you.
We appreciate it. Hey, let's get a look at what we have brewing for the next 2 hours, starting with tax season crunch time. Aren't you excited by this?
I'm thrilled.
Are you feeling the pressure, folks? Well, you're not alone. Experts from MMB+CO will join us this morning to break down the last chance tax credits and smart strategies to make filing this year a whole lot easier.
Then Easter is just around the corner, which means it's the perfect time to help those in need in our community. Uniting and Healing Through Hope of Monroe County is making sure no family goes without a holiday meal. We're going to talk about their Easter food drive and how you can help.
And later, here we go again. Rush-Henrietta is bringing Mamma Mia to the stage, transporting audiences to a sun-drenched Greek island for a musical full of love and laughs. Cast members will join us in studio with a closer look at the production and some of the iconic songs.
But before all of that, we'll get a check at the forecast this Wednesday morning. We're going to be seeing some breaks of sunshine out there, but those chilly temperatures will stick around. Meteorologist Marty Snyder tracking a warm-up eventually. Marty?
Is it going to feel like the Mediterranean?
Not quite. Not quite. Well, our temperature today, if you convert that to Celsius, that would probably be a more Mediterranean type temperature, but mid-30s in the Fahrenheit scale. Not really all that great for us. So just kind of a chilly afternoon for us. Above what we saw yesterday, saw some good news. And there have been some breaks in the clouds. We're seeing some cloud cover filling a little down. We could see a few breaks on and off at times during the morning. But in general, we're starting off with temperatures coming back up through the teens right now. We have been seeing a little bit of an increase in these numbers, but not much. Still only 18 degrees. We were as low as about 15 earlier. So we have gained a few degrees numerically, but that's about it. Really doesn't feel all that much different out there. A lot of places holding in the teens right now. The good news about today is the fact that we're going to see temperatures come back above where they have been over recent days. We'll break the freezing point by a little bit, still below average, but we'll see a few breaks of sun initially before clouds start to fill in a bit more. And already we're seeing some of those clouds, but there will be a few breaks between now and when they ultimately fill in quite well for the afternoon. 30 for a low temperature tonight, and then back up to a little closer to average. Once you look at those numbers from Thursday to Friday into the weekend, a lot of those numbers are a little closer to the averages for this time of year, so not really looking all that pretty for a lot of these upcoming days, but I think as we head through at least the next couple, we'll continue that slight upward trend. So not as cold as what we have seen, and not as windy either. That's some more good news. Not the blowing and drifting of snow that we saw over the past couple days. That's now finally ended.
Yeah.
I say we forget about talking temperatures and snow, and we just talk about sunshine.
That sounds good to me.
And when we're going to have it. That's all we care about at this point.
And we'll see a couple of those breaks this morning, but it may take a little while for more of that to come back in.
All right, well, spring's 2 days away? 2 days away.
2?
Friday.
It's coming up fast, yeah?
Yeah.
A couple days.
All right, thank you, sir.
Okay.
All right, let's go off the top. We'll start with some of the things that have piqued our interest this morning. I'll kick things off today with a court case that has taken over Adams County in Ohio, featuring a relatively well-known rapper, members of local law enforcement, defamation accusations, and a delicious dessert. Kind of. The rapper, known as Afro Man, whose legal name is Joseph Foreman, had his home raided in 2022. Authorities suspected his home contained illegal drugs, weapons, and other paraphernalia. There was also alleged evidence of a kidnapping. However, after conducting this raid, no evidence was found and charges were never actually filed. That's not why the court case is happening, though. The county sheriff's deputies have filed a lawsuit against Afro Man, claiming he used their likeness in songs, music videos, and merch, all based on this so-called destructive raid without their permission. The track and music video for the song, quote, "Will You Help Me Repair My Door?" features footage of the raid captured on his home security cameras. It also includes images, which you see right here, of the alleged search warrant. Lyrics in that song go something like, quote, "Will you help me repair my gate? Will you help me repair my door? Did you find what you were looking for?" It continues, quote, "Any kidnapping victims inside my suit pockets? Are there kidnapping victims inside my suit pockets? Quote, you crooked cops need to stop it." He also accuses the deputies of stealing money from his house, which he later admitted was a false claim and a mistake. Then there's the song called Lemon Pound Cake. Sounds innocent enough, right? Not so much. It goes, quote, "The Adams County Sheriff kicked down my door. Then I heard glass break. They found no kidnapping victims, just some lemon pound cake. Mama's lemon pound cake, it tastes so nice. It made the sheriff want to put down his gun and cut him a slice." So in the video, a deputy can be seen doing a couple double takes at the lemon pound cake sitting on the counter during the raid. You may see it pop up here in a second. There are also other music videos where the deputies are named, given nicknames, and essentially mocked. Afro Man claims he was exercising his right to free speech as an American. He even showed up to court in a big American flag suit. He said on the stand yesterday, "If they hadn't wrongfully raided my house, there would be no lawsuit. I would not know their names. They wouldn't be on my home surveillance system, and there would be no songs." The trial continues today.
Go Afro Man. Listen, it's the truth. You showed up to the wrong door. You're in my home. I'm going to record it.
All of this happened in 2022, by the way, so it's been quite some time. Those songs were released shortly thereafter, and new songs continue to be released about this raid that happened. Pretty interesting.
I feel like he's got years worth of content for that. Really and truly. I mean, not just the damage to the home, fix my gate, fix my door, you broke the glass table or whatever. Not just that, but think about the emotional distress that one might experience when you see a SWAT team show up to your home. You genuinely have no idea why they would be there, and then they break in. Yeah, I'm going to be upset.
I'm sorry, it's not funny. I am picturing this happening to you, though.
Listen, because with my luck, at some point, it will. It will.
I know.
You know, and I don't think they've got a leg to stand on. And he said it very well at the end there. You read it, what he said. You know, if my home had not been raided, I wouldn't have the video. I wouldn't know their names. I wouldn't be talking about it. There would be no lawsuit. We wouldn't be in court. And my mama's pound cake wouldn't be the subject of ARC Rochester this morning.
It was lemon.
Lemon pound cake. What did I call it?
Well, you said mama's. It was, but I just wanted to solidify the fact that it was lemon flavored.
I mean, that's honestly the biggest crime of all here.
Yes.
A lemon flavored pound cake.
Whoa, hey, what?
Nope. Nope.
We're going to need to fight about this
no
off
thanks.
air.
Okay.
You don't like lemon?
No, I housed 7 lemons in there one weekend. Remember?
No.
First Try Friday. We ate whole lemons. Remember? Maybe it was Steph who did it that week.
Yep.
Okay. Anything that is flavored like anything banana flavor.
Yeah.
No.
Because it's never what banana tastes like.
And that's how I am with lemon.
Okay.
That's not what a lemon tastes like.
But lemon pound cake actually has real lemons in it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But
Listen, I'm going to make you a lemon pound cake. It's going to blow your mind, and then you're going to have a new appreciation for the song.
segment tomorrow right here on Arc Rochester. I try Abby's pound cake.
Do your story.
All right. Let's move along here. Stop it. You can't say things in my ear anymore.
Do the story, Tina.
I'm cutting her off.
Do the story.
Now to mine. For my off the top this morning, I want to talk about a bill in Florida that failed to pass, meaning first cousins can still get married there. Now, I know what you're thinking. What? And that's the correct reaction to this. But believe it or not, in 2023, roughly 500 of those marriages took place in Florida.
500?
500. Now, here's the thing. Florida lawmakers actually tried to fix this. These two people, not cousins, filed video. They're related only through marriage.
Are you sure?
I hope so. To fix this, State Representative Dean Black slipped a ban into a wider Department of Health bill. It was all moving along fine, no real pushback, and then on the last day of the session, unrelated debates got gridlocked and the clock ran out and the whole bill just died. Not because anyone wanted cousin marriages to stay legal, but because of political traffic. Black says the ban is coming back next year. His words, there are plenty of people you can find to be your lifelong partner without looking to your first cousin. And he is not wrong. It's hard to argue with a statement like that. But here's what really got me. Florida is not an outlier here. There are roughly 16, and I say roughly because it's 16 to 19. I can't get to the bottom of it. States where first cousins can marry with zero restrictions. We're talking New York, California, New Jersey, Massachusetts. The list goes on, and they're not fringe states. These are some of the most populous in our country. Historically, though, cousin marriage was legal in every state before the Civil War. It only started getting banned in the late 1800s as the country became more populated and, well, there were more options for people to pick from. Connecticut just banned cousin marrying last October. Alabama still allows it. And for the record, they had more cousin marriages in 2023 than Florida. They had 700. 700 to 500. So Florida's not even number one on that particular list. The point here is this isn't some ancient relic of a distant past. This is happening, and in states you would never expect cousins to get married. You wouldn't expect it in any state.
No, I don't think you would.
And the fact that the ban almost passed in Florida but got killed by a scheduling issue says everything about how these things can slip through the cracks. Cousin marrying.
This is so bizarre.
Isn't it?
Okay, so of the 700 in Alabama, were all of them first cousins?
They're all first cousins.
All first cousins. How many were second cousins?
I don't know. I don't know if they tracked second cousin stats. I was only after the first cousin stats, though.
This is so... Yeah. Just, like... I feel like that should just be a given.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is why, I said this to you, a different story we were talking about earlier. I said legislation should not be able to be packaged like this. I don't like it. That's why, you've got TSA workers who are not getting paid right now because we're fighting over something else in a package of bills. Pass the things individually. Yeah, you got to be there longer hours, but it's our tax dollars. So guess what? Get to work.
And don't let the cousins get married.
Yeah. What are we doing? Cousin kissers. Gross.
Okay, all right.
All right, stick around. We've got a lot more to come right here on Arc Rochester, including when we come back. We're checking in with Chris Lopez, who is live this morning shooting some hoops for a great cause.
Don't forget, you can watch us on the go. We are streaming live. Join us on the 13 WHAM YouTube channel and on foxrochester.com. We'll be right back.
This weekend, it is time to shoot some hoops for a good cause. Baden Street Settlement is hosting its 5th annual Buckets for Baden fundraiser as part of March Madness.
Yeah, the event invites folks of all ages and all skill levels to take part in a fun three-point contest, all proceeds supporting Baden Street's capital project. Chris Lopez is on the court this morning giving us a sneak peek at the action. Chris?
Hey, good morning, guys. Yes, so it starts at 10 o'clock on Saturday, goes until noon, so it's 2 hours of a pretty cool three-point competition. If you Google Buckets for Baden, it'll take you to the events page, and then that's where you can find your tickets. And a cool thing about this year is if you don't or can't make it, you can purchase a ticket or as many as you would like for a kid to participate. We've got a few kids behind us this morning. This is not a kid, though. This is John Alhart. I played you in a three.
The way I shot the ball, it was kid-like, right?
You made two?
I made two.
Two out of five. Filling you in. Me and John did a three-point contest, 1st to 5. I won. He got 2. Not too shabby.
I hit the rim. Like, that was my goal. I'm like, can I just not have an air ball?
Yeah,
I accomplished that, right?
Not too bad.
So
Not too bad.
I'll take it.
This Saturday, what are some of the rules? Do you guys have rules to it?
We do. So basically, first round, right? Everybody in each age group, 5 to 12, 13 to 17, 18 plus, you get 2 minutes.
Okay.
Make as many shots, and we have the Baden Believes 3 at the end. So your last shot is worth triple the points, which is nice. You know, a little bit extra value. And then we start going down. Final 8, Final 4, Final 2.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it's
true March Madness fashion.
True March Madness fashion. You know, the tournament's really kicking off tomorrow, and we're going to be a part of it too.
And then what's that atmosphere like on Saturday? This was your idea. You came up with this. It's in its 5th iteration. What's it like?
Yeah, 5th iteration, now celebrating 125 years of Baden Street Settlement. It's a great atmosphere because you have kids, you have people of all ages, you have their families in the stands supporting them. People are getting into it. We have good music going. Yeah. It's a festival for 2 hours in a gym.
Are you guys going to add, there was rumblings when I was on the court with the fellas about 30 minutes ago, are you guys going to add like maybe a tournament style coming next? I know we haven't even gotten this year, but next year, you guys going to add anything to it? Are you looking to add?
You know, this morning's been like a nice brainstorming session here in between the breaks. I love the idea, a little 3-on-3 tournament. That might be in the offing for the 6th.
Okay, all right.
We'll see.
6th year, thank you so much. 6 years next year, 5th year is this year. I'm going to talk to Dan Lynch. He is one of the projects managers for the Capital Project. That's where the money goes to, but when you're talking about a capital project, what are you talking about exactly?
Yeah, so I'm talking about the building that we're in currently.
Okay.
It's 103 years old, so it's starting to fall apart. We got a lot of programs that go on in here. We've got emergency family assistance. We've got, you know, community youth and adult development, and we just need better space for that. This is not adequate for what we're doing, so we're trying to knock this down, put a brand new building up in its place, and give the community what it deserves.
And you're new here. You're in your first year here at Baden Street.
First month.
First month.
Yeah.
How are you liking it so far?
It's good so far. I'm getting to get involved in the community, work with a bunch of people that have been doing this for a long time, and it's just wonderful. It's wonderful. I feel like I'm doing something that's making a difference.
I love it. Thank you so much for talking to us. We'll chat with him a little bit more at 8:40. However, rematch. I don't even know if we have enough time. Mike McGinnis, rematch. First to 5.
First to 5?
I beat you last year. We're going to see if I can do it this year.
Revenge this
we
year.
have 1 minute to get 5 shots down. Yep. Let's go.
Okay. Here we go. All right, get ready to rebound.
I'm starting ahead of him.
Ready? Go. Oh, shoot. I got it. I'm not getting it. Got it.
Not starting off good.
There's one. There's one.
I got 1, 2. I got 1, 2, buddy.
1. Give me another. 2. Give me another. Oh, it's 3. Oh, no. I got no. It's okay. Give him a chance. Oh, that's 3. That's 3 right there. That's 3. I'm coming for it. No, we've been here before. We've been here before. Oh, that's 4. That's 4. We're going. All the marbles. Oh,
I'm going back.
oh. There you go. Let's go. This one right here. There it is.
Let's go, Mike. How you feeling about your victory?
Oh, it's been a year in the making, but we got back to it. You know what I mean?
Supposed to let the TV guy win. That's how this works.
I tried my hardest. I really did.
Buckets for Baden, 10 o'clock to noon. We'll have information on our website. Back to you guys in studio.
No real buttery biscuits there, huh, Chris?
I know, disappointing.
No, dry
Buttery
biscuits. Like
biscuits.
that. Real dry biscuits.
Yeah.
Dry biscuits.
All right, buddy.
Stay in the oven way too long at 450.
Overcooked.
Burnt 'em.
Thank you, sir.
When Arc Rochester returns, it's time for a little weather trivia.
Meteorologist Mark McLean will be with us on the other side of the break.
Time for a little weather trivia. Mark is here. It's stupid cold, my friend.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. We were sitting in the forecast center yesterday, me and meteorologist Scott Hetzko, we were watching the lake effect snow out over Lake Ontario saying, this looks like the middle of winter. You know, this band of snow that was coming into Oswego, you know, they had some real traffic issues on Route 81 east of Lake Ontario. And it's just out of season kind of stuff. But it reinforces that idea of cold and snow in the month of March. Mm-hmm. I have a hard time when I talk to everyone comes up. They want to talk about weather. They want to, you know, they see us, and that's just naturally.
Well, they see Mark, and everybody flocks to Mark.
But they say March is a spring month, and I always say no. March is just another winter month. It is. We have 4 winter months: December, January, February, and March.
And then they try and fight him.
Well, it's kind of like the movie Anchorman.
Yeah. Yeah. In the alley.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the weather trivia this morning. It's seasonal snow. We did something this year that hasn't happened in a little while. We've exceeded 100 inches of snow this season. What was the last winter season that Rochester had more than 100 inches of snow in a year? Was it 23, 24, 2021, 17, 18, or 14, 15?
Yeah, I think I know too.
Got it?
Yeah.
Yep.
This one may have come out in conversation.
Yeah, I think so.
Reinforced it a little bit? Okay. Well, we'll have the answer either way at 9 o'clock on ARC. I don't think I put it up on Facebook yet, so if you're waiting to see it there, we'll get that up right after this. 2 days until spring anyway. 10:47 Friday morning. Here's the seasonal snow update, though. 113.6. Last year it was 85.9 at this point, but the average is 93. And if you take a look at the average compared to what we would typically see in a season, we are more than 90% of the way through the snow season.
When was the last time we had 100 inches?
Yeah.
Sorry. I couldn't even do it without laughing.
Listen, you did it, and I'm glad you did, because I was going to do it.
Yeah, it has worked in the past.
It has.
Sadly. But I've had enough coffee this morning, so we'll have that answer coming up. But hey, check this out. Sunshine in Rochester. This is the percentage of possible sunshine that we could see, kind of a bar graph. And look at December. Look at that number. It's in the 20s. And not only is it in the 20s, but we could only, even if it was sunny for an entire day, let's say it's December 21st, there's only 8 hours and 59 minutes of possible visible day length, which is 9 hours. Let's just round it up to 9 hours. So we're getting about a quarter of that, a quarter of 9. So even on the average day, it's 2 hours and 30 minutes of sunshine. What? Now you get to July, we average 67% possible sunshine in a day, which makes Rochester one of the sunniest places in the United States. How about that?
How do you like that?
We go from being one of the cloudiest to being one of the
sunniest.
sunniest. And that's courtesy of the Great Lakes, of course. Just wanted to kind of bring the mood back up after the snow stuff.
Well, we're in a great mood today.
I noticed that. I noticed.
Stellar.
Yep. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Temps right now, 18 in Rochester, 14 in Warsaw. They just changed on your screen because we get these updates very frequently from the New York State Mesonet. 17 in Clifton Springs. And that is a cold start for this time of the year. Typically, temps would be in the 20s, but at least we don't have, I left it on there on purpose. You know what we're missing today?
Wind gusts?
Yes.
Because there's none?
It's been so windy the last 4 days.
Yeah.
It's been so windy.
Are there no gusts today?
Unless it's over 20, they don't report at the airport.
Nice. Okay.
So that we'll take that out on the 9 o'clock hour, but I just had to put that in for the 8 o'clock hour hit here. 18 degrees. Hey, look at the cold air fading. And it's not going to be exceptional like it was, last Monday was 70, but the average is 44. By Friday, we're in the upper 40s for the start of spring. Kind of par for the course. And speaking of cold things, that Band of Lake effect snow out over Lake Ontario fading away pretty nicely now. And we can thank large high pressure for keeping things kind of quiet, although you can see some snow showers back to the west in parts of Michigan and Indiana there. The forecast map as we move ahead does stay fairly quiet. There is a chance for a few flurries late tonight as that high slides off to our east. So it's going to be a gentle breeze out of the south. And with that kind of thing in place, we won't see any more cold air developing, but maybe just warm enough there Thursday that we catch a brief little rain shower towards the afternoon, but nothing that's going to be any huge deal in your forecast. So temperature-wise today, much warmer than yesterday. It was a very cold St. Patrick's Day for the area. 35 degrees at 4 o'clock with that cloudy sky. Tonight, we're going to see the temperature around 30. I guess that's, considerably warmer compared to where we are right now, mostly cloudy with that chance for a few flurries late. And the 7-day forecast, there it is. Look at Friday. Spring.
Woohoo! 10:47.
Yeah.
We're going to be in the parking lot leaving at that time.
Well,
I'm telling you right now.
I thought,
I'll be on the
you were
thruway.
responsible for the tailgate.
Yeah, it's in the works.
Oh, okay.
Don't
You'll
worry.
be on the thruway?
I don't know.
No?
We're
Did we
still
forget it?
ironing out the details.
Yes.
Don't worry.
Yeah, I forgot.
Don't
We're not-
worry.
nobody
We have
forgot.
You just be here.
We have a recurring meeting every Wednesday at 10:15 in the morning.
We do.
After this fine broadcast.
Yes.
And we talk about these kinds of things. I thought we had this ironed out last week.
I'm trying to remember. What did we talk about last week?
do you want me to pull out
Oh boy.
the list for
This
this
is
week?
the list. Oh,
I
no.
mean, because I've got it.
Oh boy.
We can start.
The Wednesday meeting is one nobody looks forward to,
Okay.
but that's okay.
And I'm pretty sure it's the meeting that both Abby and I, at one point, have said, listen, I've got nothing productive to add to this meeting. I'm going to excuse myself before I get fired.
Yes, that has been said before. Mark always sits in the corner like this,
I feel like Dan and Abby
hunched,
just needed
arms crossed.
to air out today.
Well, every Wednesday feels like the airing of grievances.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then by
It's
Thursday-
Festivus every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday. Friday Eve is
Okay.
great. We're
Yeah.
all good by then.
Yep.
Yep.
But something happens on Wednesday.
It's like we
we're-
water the gremlins
Yeah.
before that meeting.
Exactly.
And some of us work until 8 o'clock at night too on Wednesdays, and
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
That's me. I do work till 8 o'clock.
it probably doesn't help the mood.
No.
I thought he was going to say that was him, and I was going to
No.
have to shut that right down.
No.
Hey, don't go anywhere. We've got a lot more coming up here on Arc Rochester.
We'll be right back.
Good Wednesday morning, 8:34 this Wednesday. Thanks so much for staying with us. Okay, we are in the final stretch now of tax season, and for a lot of people out there, that means last-minute questions, missed opportunities, or even a surprise bill.
Yeah, Jim Schnell with MMB+CO is back in studio walking us through what we need to know, including last chance tax credits, some strategies to make filing a little bit easier, maybe not so stressful. I'm sure, myself included, everybody's like, all right, ready for this to be over.
Yes.
Let's get it going.
That is so true every year. And yet, death and taxes, right?
Yep.
So here, 'tis the season. The biggest thing with taxes, I always tell people is three things. Take a look at last year's return. Start there. What went on that return is always the best precursor to what may have happened in the current year. Look at your bank statements and look at your calendar. All kidding aside. Because what you're looking for is things that may have gone on, last April, last June, last August, out of sight, out of mind, okay? Energy improvements, things you did around the house, the non-cash charitable deductions. Oh yeah, I did this spring cleaning last May and I went and dropped off, the bags of household items, clothing, kids with summer camps, right? It seems like a long time ago, right?
Yep. But you're going to be filling out that paperwork soon.
Exactly. So, those are all, everything I just mentioned, there you go. There's something, those are some of the most common overlooked items that people have in their lives, almost everybody, and yet, boom. The other big thing, first kid to go to college, right? The college, American Opportunity Tax Credit, Lifetime Learning Credit. There's a big taxable event usually. A lot of people have 529 plans. That's a big thing for college savings for children. A lot of families have those. So they think, all right, I went ahead and pulled some money out of my 529. Guess what? That's going to generate tax forms that have to be reported on your personal return. So, children are big taxable events, from the moment they're born till they go to college. But no, really, just go back through your calendar, sit down, grab a cup of coffee, just go through your bank statements, go through your, look at your credit cards, calendar, pull out last year's return, cup of coffee, and that's the best way to really try to capture.
You make it sound very pleasant.
I honestly, especially
less painful, less painful.
Well, let me ask. Say I'm done for this year. I've figured it out.
Yep.
I was able to, print and email and make all of the requests to get those documents that I needed. I want to start planning ahead for next year. Mm-hmm. I have all of my receipts for every penny I've spent on anything since January 1st.
Great.
That sounds like a great place to start, but it sounds like I'm going to be sitting on a big stack of paper by December. What should I be doing in the in-between?
That's great. What you just described is the precursor for what I call a tax journal, if you will. So people have diaries, they have little journals, they have notepads, whatever. Out of all that analysis, personal analysis you just did for 3 months, maybe there's 4 or 5 events in there that are going to be absolutely relevant to next year's taxes. Make a note of those, right? So have a little tax journal that you have during the year, and intermittently pieces of paper show up. You did a home improvement last month, right? Put that down. A new requirement for the energy credit forms is what's called a QMID, Qualified Manufacturer Identification Number. That's a new requirement now. So you may have done some work last August or whatnot, and all of a sudden you go to file your returns, like, wait a minute, it says I need this QMID. You might have to reach back out to your contractor to get that 4-digit code. So, every year there's there's new aspects of filing. So this year in that energy area, that's something you could go ahead and harness now, get into your tax journal, because that's going to be, 12 months from today, you're going to need it.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Let's talk about extensions, because
Yes.
that there are going to be people who wait till the last minute.
Absolutely. The number one rule with extensions, an extension of time to file is not an extension of time to pay. So you are required as a taxpayer to make a good faith estimate, which means you have to pay it in, of what it is you owe. So you may have an investment account that you don't have all the answers for what you want yet, or you haven't had all your K-1s, but you have an estimate of that income. You need to use that in the calculation of your draft tax return to generate the tax due. That has to be paid in by April 15th, even though you may not receive that form till May or June or August, okay? So extension of time to file, not an extension of time to pay, number one thing. The other thing, it's very easy to file extensions online. both the IRS, New York State, most states actually. Sometimes people have more than one state they need to file in. Very easy to go online and get an extension and or make a payment at that time through those the government portals.
If I'm sitting at home this morning, I have all of the paperwork. I know because I'm good about that kind of stuff. Sure. Is a month enough time for me to analyze all of it, file my taxes? Am I going to be okay?
Absolutely.
Or should I file an extension?
I would tell you, for most people, I call it a 2-weekend process. What I tell most people is what you just said. Hey, all right, I think I've got everything together. So I'm just doing a little bit of pre-work, a little bit. I put some stuff in a pile, whatever. And then sit down and go through it and take a stab at it. Then put it down. Come back the following weekend with another cup of coffee and sit down and say, all right, now I'm going to review it. It's the old checking your work. It's just like if you were writing a paper back in high school, right? You do a first draft, you put it down, you sleep on it, you come back, then you proofread it, then you're like, how many, we all, when we were writing papers, like, all right, yeah, no, I got to work out that thought a little better. I got a little more work to do on that. The tax process is no different. Take a first stab at it, then come back. I guarantee you that second set of fresh eyes or the fresh time is going to be, oh, wow, ooh, shoot, I missed that. Go back to the calendar again. You're doing a QC, right? You got to quality control your own little project.
Good advice.
Jim, thank you so much for coming in today.
Certainly.
We appreciate it. Don't forget that deadline coming up April 15th.
Sure is. Hey, don't go anywhere. We've got a lot more coming up here on ARC Rochester. When we come back, we're once again going live to Chris Lopez, who's learning more about a special basketball charity event happening this weekend.
Don't forget, you can take us on the go. We're streaming live on the 13 WHAM YouTube channel and on foxrochester.com. We're back on the other side of the break. This Saturday, it's time to shoot some hoops for a great cause. Local nonprofit Baden Street Settlement is hosting its 5th annual Buckets for Baden fundraiser. It's part of March Madness celebrations.
Yeah, the event invites the community to take part in fun 3-point contests, raising funds for a brand new headquarters while celebrating all things sports. Chris Lopez is live this morning on the court giving us a sneak peek. He lost his last 3-pointer in the last segment. Sorry, buddy.
I lost my last 3-point contest, Dan. I lost my last 3-point contest in the last one.
You lost.
The 3-point contest that you at home can possibly partake in is happening on Saturday. It's 10 o'clock until noon. It's $20 to enter. You can also, if you can't enter or you can't make it, you can purchase tickets for someone else. We'll have information about that on our website on 13 Wham and Fox Rochester. Talking to John Alhart and Emerson this morning, participant of, how many times have you played in this, Emerson?
I think like twice.
You think twice? How'd you do in those 2 times?
I lost, but it's
You
okay.
lost? That's fine. See, I know about losing too. So I lost on live television. It's not a big deal at all, as long as you try super hard. John, how proud of you of her for participating in something like this? Such a good cause.
No, so proud. And for her to see the impact Baden Street Settlement makes on this community and to experience the event, I love it. She's bringing one of her friends on Saturday as well. So that's another great part about this. She said, hey, you can register other kids. Kids can bring their friends, more the merrier.
And it's not here. Last year it was held at this gymnasium. It's at another gymnasium.
That's right, Freddie Thomas this year. Freddie Thomas Middle School, and it'll be 10 to 12 on Saturday. And it's going to be a great time, and it always is. Sorry, Emerson.
And what's so great about this event to keep it going for 5 years straight? What do you think, Emerson? What's so cool about this? It's been going on for a while.
I think it's just like fun to see like a lot of people there, and you get to see how everyone plays. And there's like snacks too.
Gotta love the snacks. Do you get nervous at all? That's a lot of people in a gymnasium, 100 people watching just you play. Any nerves?
It's kind of funny because I'm not that good, so not really.
Oh, so you just don't care. Whatever happens, happens. And I have to ask you the same question. What's so great about this event that brings the community together?
Yeah, what I love the most about this event is that it really shines the spotlight on Baden Street. It gets people immersed in the mission while having fun, playing basketball during March Madness. That's my favorite because Baden Street means so much to this community, and it's a great day to celebrate that.
Been going on 125 years. That is absolutely incredible. Go over here to the fellas. Thank you so much. Do you have to go to school?
Right? Time for school.
Yeah, time for school. See you later, Emerson. Let's talk to some of the fellas. Actually, been hanging around you two all day. Let's talk to you two. You guys have participated in this, you and your brother? What's cool about it? Like, what do you like about the event on Saturday?
That you have to make 5 shots to win.
5 shots to win? Did you win last year?
No.
Didn't some 11-year-old come in and crush the competition, then just leave? Do you know anything about that?
Yeah. He beat my brother.
Oh, that's unfair. That's unfair. I hope that doesn't happen again, but the more the merrier. And I got to go to Mike McGinnis. You beat me in the 3-point contest in the last one. What do you think is so special about this event that it continues to grow and keep going 5 years in a row now?
Well, I've been here for pretty much all of them, and I keep trying to win. But what's great is to see the community come out and to support everybody that's going to Baden and people who are not aware of Baden as well, to get a little bit more information about what's happening here, because there's tons of good stuff.
That's crazy because you guys have been here, sir, for 125 years.
Yeah.
And to still bring awareness to how the good you guys are doing is incredible. In one sentence, why should someone at least donate? Maybe not participate, but donate to you guys.
Oh, because even if you don't participate, donating here makes you feel a little bit like you're part of the action, and it also increases everything good in the community.
Love it. I purchased 3 tickets for 3 kids this morning. It's only $20. You can just Google Buckets for Baden. It'll take you to the events page. We'll have the events page on our website on 13 Wham and Fox Rochester. I'm going to send it back to you in studio for now. 10 o'clock to noon this Saturday. Back to you.
Sounds good. Thanks, you,
Chris.
sir.
When we come back, we're looking ahead to the start of spring and how you can celebrate the season this weekend.
We'll tell you how on the other side of the break. Spring is almost here, believe it or not. And if it doesn't feel like it yet, we know, yeah. There are a lot of upcoming events, though, and activities that can help you get into the seasonal spirit so it doesn't have to feel like it.
Yeah, Deb Ross from Kids Out and About is back. She has a whole list of late winter fun and early spring events, perfect for everyone.
When spring doesn't come on its own, we drag it in, kicking and screaming, whether it's us kicking and screaming or spring kicking and screaming. I'm not sure, maybe everybody, because I sure feel like doing that. Let's celebrate winter a little bit before we leave it entirely. The good part of winter, which is our gold medalist, Chris Lopez, who got a gold medal in Milan last month in, let's see, I just got to get it right. It's mixed team aerials. I had to get the thing right. And so he will be tonight at the Woodcliff Hotel and Spa from 5 to 7 p.m. And you can meet. It's just a meet and greet. Just go, shake his hand, get his autograph, take a photo, and help us help him celebrate his achievement. Okay, let's bring our attention to spring, how we bring it in here. This coming weekend is the first of 2 Maple weekends in New York State. And so this all over New York State, but especially here, we can go have experiences, see what it's like to tap trees, boil syrup, make sugar, eat pancakes, etc. So what we need for great sap experience. Ready? I think we've got it. It is below freezing nights and above freezing days. That's what gets the sap to run. And I looked at the forecast, and sadly, we are still very below freezing. But our days are going to get warmer, and our nights, it's going to be perfect sap season over the next 10 to 14 days. And that's exactly what we want for these experiences. I'm going to go west to east with some places you can go. We've got YMCA Camp Weona in Gainesville. That's southwest of Rochester. They're having a whole Maple weekend and pancake breakfast. Genesee Country Village and Museum, of course, is having its 2 weekends of Maple Sugar Festival. We've got Helmer Nature Center in Irondequoit, which has its Maple Weekend. Shadow Hill Maple Syrup in Ontario, which has a March Maple Open House, actually most weekends. We've got Kettle Ridge Farm in Victor and Shoft's Sugar Shack in Victor. Say that 3 times, no don't. And Cumming Nature Center in Naples, that's the RMSC's place. They have their whole maple sugaring weekends as well. So this ushers out winter, ushers in spring, and lets you taste it, right? Yeah. We can. It's so close. We can almost taste it. Who doesn't love
drinking maple syrup?
No, yeah. Well, I mean, maybe not straight. Maybe you do. Okay.
Yep, I do.
All right, moving right along. Let's have a spring craft and play day that benefits a good cause. This Saturday is Ferret Fest. Okay, it is benefiting Forever Ferret Sanctuary, which is a sanctuary for rehoming ferrets here in our area. It is this Saturday at the United Church of Christ on Clem Road in Webster from 2 to 6 p.m. You get to play with them. Typically when you go to these things, you get to play with these ferrets. You're going to watch them zoom. You can snuggle with them, get adorable photos. $10 for adults. Kids get in free. What a great way to spend a Saturday afternoon, especially if you're not exactly want to go out.
And the money helps the ferrets.
It does. It absolutely does. Let's look ahead to next weekend when spring break actually begins.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we've got Spring Fling Kids Fest at Tim Hortons Iceplex a week from Saturday, March 28th. That's the beginning of spring break for most of us here at First School. That's Saturday from 11 to 4 at the Iceplex. All of the stuff that you associate with indoor kids festivals. Let them get out all of that spring fever energy before they have to be at home for a week. We also have Spring Break Small Animal Days at Country Max locations on the 31st and on April 2nd. April 4th is going to be the Reedman Trout Derby. They've moved it. It's typically on April 1st, always at Powder Mills Park, but they have moved it to the 4th to let more kids participate and not have to take off of school. So it is now the first Saturday in April. We've got lots of spring break events and camps on Kids Out and About. We've got all of your maple sugar weekend stuff and local Easter egg hunts. They're starting this weekend. There's one at the R Center at Adams Street in the city, but start this weekend, continue right on through Easter, all over the place. Easiest bang for the buck festival. Fastest you can imagine.
Any fun out there on April Fool's, Deb?
April Fool's. Okay, well, that's on a Wednesday. We got to dream something up.
Okay.
Maybe I'll come in and we'll do a little April
Listen,
Fool's.
I'm just make something up and try and sell it to the people.
I'm just going to say the place where you want to look for the best April Fool's jokes here is the Rochester Museum and Science Center.
That's what I was going to guess.
Always. Always.
Do they still have the one exhibit, all the gross things?
Yes. No, well, grossology is at the Strong right now. That will continue through spring break. Right now through spring break is astronauts at the RMSC.
Oh.
But yeah, so just keep your eyes out for the news on Wednesday, April 1st. If something comes from the RMSC, you might want to think twice.
That's a very good
Oh, boy. I think Deb might know something. So
sometimes I do.
Sometimes she does. Deb Ross, hit them with the socials. Where do they go to learn more?
Absolutely. Go to KidsOutAndAbout.com. Sign up for our weekly Thursday newsletter. Tomorrow morning, you will find out everything happening. You will be the one in the know.
Awesome.
Boom.
Thanks, Deb. We appreciate it.
Oh, I appreciate you. Thanks.
Time right now is 8:56. Much more to get to here on ARC Rochester.
We're back on the other side of the break.
In today's political pulse, the lights are turning back on across Cuba. That's after a nationwide blackout on Monday. President Trump is pushing for a takeover of the island amid economic turmoil there. I break down the brewing tensions between both countries with a history professor. That's coming up in our 9 o'clock hour. ARC Rochester returns after this.
But it was 20 feet that he had to run, and he's sweating.
Well, I mean, did you ever see that one where I had to sprint all the way back to the forecast center?
You know what?
Yes.
On your, what was it? 15th anniversary. I texted your wife.
That's right.
And she made sure that I had everything I needed.
Yeah.
For us to put together that little.
Do you still have that video? Because I
I'm sure
love
I do.
it, but I can't find it anywhere in my messages.
Oh, I'm sure.
We've got it in the system,
Beth could dig it up for you.
Yeah. Well, Beth's got it on her desktop. She watches it when she needs a laugh.
I thought it was going to fall over on the air.
Didn't you toss to break? Didn't you guys go to commercial because you couldn't catch your breath?
Yeah, and we came back from commercial, and I still didn't have my breath.
I'm just saying, like, if we had been anchoring the newscast, we would have probably ad-libbed to give you time.
I would have driven home. I had to come back out here.
But, I mean, also we would have made fun of you like crazy.
Yes.
Crazy.
Yes.
Well, let's make fun of the weather. All right?
Okay.
The snow. Okay. Last time we had 100 inches of snow in a season for Rochester. How far back do you have to go?
Not
far.
Not far?
No.
Not far at all?
No.
Well, not like 1800s far.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, was it 23, 24, 20, 21, 17, 18, or 14 and 15?
None of those are far.
No, well, I guess not.
11 years
grand
is the
scheme of
longest?
things. Yeah. Jim and David had B. Michael and Allison had C. Lori D. Ruth Ann had A. Got this up a little bit later today, so we may not have as many. Yvonne and Janet, C. Cheryl and Dave, Lisa and her dad, Evan and Richard, C. Paul, B. Diane and Barb, that's her mom, C. David had D. Judy, David's wife has C. Seems to be a very high cluster of folks in one category.
I was going to go C.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
And you are both correct.
I remember
17, 18. What was
working at I was an intern at another TV station in the area, which shall not be named.
Ooh.
And I do remember being very miserable because of the snow and watching the forecast every day and being like very, very, very
And just to
angry
be
about
clear,
it.
it was because of the snow and not the company.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How were the people?
I was an intern. I was nobody, you know?
I'm trying to use my context skills here to get the story.
What company is that?
Oh.
I don't know. Keep going, Mark. Do your thing.
Yeah, so that was 120 inches of snow that year. So you know what? We could actually beat that season if we get just 7 more inches
We don't
of snow.
want to, Mark.
We don't?
7, and you're saying that like it's trivial.
But
Yeah,
then
only 7
But then I can have another weather trivia, and I can say now we've had the greatest amount of snow since
No, you know what? You can still have it. You can say last year we almost hit this mark.
Okay. Well, here we go by month. Actually started the season slow, a little bit below normal, 1.1 inches below normal in November. Then we had December and January, and they had different ideas. I mean, almost 40 inches of snow in both of those months. February came in, I would just say just normal. The first half was brutal, and the second half kind of gave up a little bit.
Why is April on there?
Because the average last day of snow is April 13th. So we usually get about 3 or 4 inches of snow in April, which would push...
Did you just hear her?
What'd she say?
No, what'd she say?
She says things in my ear all the time that I cannot repeat.
But that's where we get that total of 113.6, which is 20 inches above normal for the season. You know who doesn't care about that?
Oh, Tenny.
Tenny.
And I have to say, as far as muddy paws go, this guy's cute, by the way. But as far as muddy paws go, we had so many St. Patrick's Day doggy photos come in.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the end of next week.
Yeah, we're knee deep in dogs right now.
Oh yeah, it's great. But if you want to send in pics, 13wham.com/chime in, scan that QR code on the screen, send in your photos. We love to see them. It doesn't have to be a dog, it can be a cat. We had llamas on last week. I think we had a bald eagle even on a couple of weeks ago. But whatever you can send. And today it's some dry paws. Tomorrow looks mainly dry. There is that. He's not going to make it through this broadcast.
You can't do that. I'm taking you out.
Friday, some wet paws. Heading into Sunday. Sunday is the highest chance of rain on that forecast. But how it feels right now is frozen. 6 in Warsaw, 6 in Cohocton, 10 in Rochester. That's a cold start for this time of the year. Poor Dan Strack. 20 degrees and cloudy. The dew point is 13. It's just going to be a cloudy day. The southwest breeze is pretty light at 8 miles per hour. And our cold air, it's going to be fading slowly. But today, below normal. The normal is actually up to 44. Tomorrow will be close. Friday and Saturday are in the upper 40s. And Sunday back to the low 40s. So nice quiet setup for you. Have anything to do outdoors today. High pressure over the area, and that's going to fend off any potential snow. Now that lake snow band that caused some traffic trouble east of Lake Ontario on Route 81 yesterday, that little troublemaker is fading away out over the lake right now, but still visible on radar as it moves out. So no trouble there. We'll see temps in the mid-30s this afternoon. We'll drop back to near 30 during the overnight with a cloudy sky. A few flurries around there early Thursday morning. And again, late day, could we catch a sprinkle east of Rochester? It's a possibility. It's just not going to be a big deal in the forecast. You too. Hour by hour we go, and a high temperature of 35 degrees. What did she say?
She says in my ear, come on, do your best bald eagle impression.
That happened so long ago.
And I've been crying ever since. Oh my God.
Upper 40s for the weekend on Saturday, low 40s on Sunday with the showers. Colder start next week. What is your best bald eagle impression, Dan? Just do it.
Where does that even come from?
I don't know. Who's on chime in?
Oh my goodness. And I can't tell you what she said in my ear the first go around.
It was a colorful expression.
It was colorful.
Yes.
That's for sure.
Yes.
Ashley is colorful. All right, you finished?
Well, I'm trying to, but 2 days until spring. 10:47 Friday.
All right.
We put this one on Abby this year to have the equinox party.
What are we planning?
Oh, it's a surprise.
Oh.
Bring Kleenex because we all need them.
I promise.
Yeah?
The biggest party if Dan does an eagle impression.
Oh.
Do it now.
Oh.
Do it. There needs. Never mind.
I'm gonna spit my coffee.
Okay.
Was that not good?
No, that was like a crow.
Oh.
An eagle. It's like.
Oh. Okay, here's my eagle.
I might have an easier. I might have an easier time with this. I've got the bald part down.
Just stick your arms out, Mark. So majestic. All right, stick around. We've got a lot more to come on our Rochester. When we come back, we're learning more about an ongoing Easter food drive to benefit our neighbors.
You can watch us on the go or streaming. Join us on the 13 WHAM YouTube channel and on foxrochester.com. We'll be right back.
9:12 this morning. As we head into the Easter season, one local organization is stepping up to make sure families across our community have food on the table.
Clay Harris, the founder of Uniting and Healing Through Hope of Monroe County, joins us now with more on their ongoing Easter food drive, how you can get involved and give back. Always great to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, it is always a pleasure to see you guys. And I want to have some fun with you guys. You know, you had fun last segment.
Anytime,
I thought it was
Clay.
awesome. I thought it was awesome. So
Just jump
thanks
in
for having
next
me.
time. Just waltz right in.
I
Come
will.
on. Yeah.
On the air, forget the buzzer. You know?
Exactly.
So let's dive right in. This is not the first year you're doing this drive. What year is this?
This is our 7th year, believe it or not.
7th for this.
Isn't that amazing?
That really is incredible because, listen, a lot of people, when they hear Uniting and Healing Through Hope of Monroe County, they think about all of the other good work that the organization
we do
does.
quite a bit.
I mean, you have drives for every holiday.
Yeah.
Which is really incredible.
It's amazing. It truly is. And of course, our college and career fair and our health fairs and resource fairs, it's just about really undergirding our community, helping to stabilize, because we all need resources, no matter who we are and where we are. We can be the richest person in this area or the most neediest person. We all need some type of resources. And so that's why we do what we do. And we're excited about it this year. It's even though it says on our flyer, it's the 23rd, we're getting extended with Tops until the 29th, and I'll send you guys a new flyer. Yeah, so because there's such a need. I mean, there's been a need for a while, right?
Yeah.
Pre-COVID, post-COVID, but with the war over in the Middle East and even in Ukraine still, you know, there's more pressures on the system, and prices are even going higher. So more people are needing some help, and that's why we do what we're doing. So hopefully people will be generous and donate a lot of things to us.
You know, I imagine there are some people who feel, maybe a little uncomfortable about benefiting from the drive. Well, I don't have it as bad as these people that I know, or I'm not struggling as much as this person over here. But, they really shouldn't be thinking like that, right?
No, they shouldn't, because, again, as we talked about a little earlier, in most of our lives, we need some help in some area, right? Whether it's, health or, food or job or whatever. But the point is, right now, there's such an acute need for food. And with the prices that's been going up, as many people as possible, we need to donate, to step up to the plate and go to our website, UnitedInHealingThroughHope.com, and they can donate.
Clay, let me ask, over the course of the past 7 years, I imagine it's grown each and every year, just like all of the events that you do. I'm wondering, though, how many meals were provided last year, if you know offhand, and what are you expecting this year?
What a great question. You always have great questions. Amazing.
Try.
So we're so happy that the community really stepped up. So I'm gonna talk about Thanksgiving really quick.
Sure.
Just last year, Thanksgiving, right, late October through November, we shattered records. Right, we had a lot of volunteers, so we need volunteers. Some of the local colleges, churches, community organizations, we just need volunteers. That's how we're able to produce so much. But the point is, we were able to feed over 5,000 people for Thanksgiving last year. I never came back to let you guys know. And for our dinner, we fed dinners, actual one, per dinner, almost 500 hot pre-Thanksgiving dinners. All of the fixings.
Wow.
Takes a lot. Takes a lot of donations, take a lot of monetary donations, food donations. Tops is one of our great partners for all of these years. So that's where we get most of our food from, because when we have volunteers, we have our list of the staple food. When the Tops customers go in, we hand it to them. When they go shopping for themselves, they shop for us, and they come drop it in the barrel or the basket, and it just grows, So we need help. We need volunteers. We need donations. There's a lot of people, and we want to do the same for Easter. We want to break a record. So hopefully we could do over 5,000 feed over 5,000 people again. It would be amazing, especially in the Bible. You know, Jesus had like 5 fishes and 2 loaves of bread, and he fed over 5,000. So that's where I get the 5,000 goal from last year for Thanksgiving. How very relevant and prominent it would be for Easter to do the same.
Sure, and truth be told, there is that need. There are those mouths that need that food, and then some.
It's amazing. It really is. Again, you have families and individuals who normally don't need any help or assistance, right? They need help and assistance. So it's magnified. I mean, if you think about all of the shutdowns in the government, the cuts in the government employment, the wars all over the world, putting pressure on prices, whether it's gas, whether it's food prices, whether it's heating, you know, we're still in the winter. People's gas and electric has gone up, you know, so it's putting pressure on a lot of people's resources, on their income. So the more our community, which we've been very benevolent over the years, Rochester is one of the best communities to give. So we're really appealing, we're asking, please go to one of the local participating top stores. There's 7 of them in Monroe County. Look on our website, it's there. And you can come and donate. You'll see either by the cash registers or the service desk, or right out in the lobby, there's actual, they got it set up so people can donate.
Nice.
So that's where we need people. And then we have other locations throughout the Monroe County as food receiving centers. But TOPS is #1. And First Student helps us every week. They go around and collect
everything for
Oh my God, yeah. It's
doing
it's
incredible
beautiful
work. Clay Harris, Uniting and Healing Through Hope. Hit somebody at home with the website. Where can they go to learn all of the locations?
Unitingthroughhope.com, unitingthroughhope.com. They can either donate physically, going to one of the top stores, or please donate monetarily. We need help this year, perhaps even more than when COVID was hitting.
All right.
Thank you so much.
As always, I really appreciate it too.
Time right now, 9:19. When we come back, Steph will be here. She's breaking down some of our top political headlines.
Political Pulse coming your way next.
It's time for a political pulse check here on ARC Rochester. Power is returning to Cuba after an island-wide blackout on Monday. This was at least the third major outage in Cuba over the past 4 months and the first since an oil embargo by the U.S. That happened after Venezuela's ousted leader was captured by the U.S. in January. The country needs oil to generate electricity. Right now, Cuba is relying on a government-run electricity grid that has been in decline, meaning another outage could happen again. On Monday, President Trump suggested U.S. intervention.
I do believe I'll be having the honor of taking Cuba. That'd be good. That's a big honor.
Taking Cuba.
Taking Cuba in some form, yeah. Taking Cuba. I mean, whether I free it, take it, I think I could do anything I want with it.
President Trump reiterated those comments yesterday, saying he's talking to Secretary of State Marco Rubio and, quote, "we'll be doing something with Cuba very soon." It's unclear what next steps could happen, but Rubio supports a change in Cuba's leadership.
The bottom line is their economy doesn't work. That revolution, it's not even a revolution, that thing they have has survived on subsidies from the Soviet Union and now from Venezuela. They don't get subsidies anymore, so they're in a lot of trouble. And the people in charge, they don't know how to fix it. So they have to get new people in charge.
Cuba's president, though, is rebuffing the Trump administration's comments, saying in a translated statement on X, quote, "they intend and announce plans to seize the country, its resources, its properties, and even the very economy they seek to strangle to make us surrender. Only in this way can the fierce economic war be explained, which is applied as collective punishment against the entire people. In the face of the worst scenario, Cuba is accompanied by a certainty. Any external aggressor will clash with an impregnable resistance." To help break down the tensions between these two countries, I'm joined by history professor at Empire State University, Dr. Ian Reifowitz. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Stephanie. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here. I want to start off with that very tense and pointed statement from Cuba's president, specifically as he calls it an economic war. We've seen in previous conflicts, whether it's Venezuela or even Iran, that regime change has always been a bit of a byproduct or even indirect goal that the administration has. So what do you make of these direct comments from President Trump saying he would like to take over?
There's a lot about this U.S. Cuba business that just strikes me as odd. He says he wants to take Cuba. I mean, this sounds like, the United States of 1925, not 2025. We're going to take another country. Certainly, the Cuban government has engaged in anti-U.S. behavior for a long time. The Cuban government, there's no question, has supported terrorist organizations, Hamas, Hezbollah, in recent years. They've, been a thorn in the U.S. side and right, I think it's right to say have done supported some quite bad things in the world. They haven't launched any direct assaults against the United States, in any kind of serious way. Nothing about their country's behavior changed in January when President Trump issued the threat to, use tariffs against any country that would send oil to Cuba, essentially creating this tariff oil blockade. So it's not as if Cuba did something and is now, for the first time, earning this harsh treatment or earning this push to have the regime overthrown. It's the same regime that's been there for a long time, and it's acting the same way as it had for a long time. I think what changes is that President Trump snatched up Maduro of Venezuela and then said, okay, well, what's next in Latin America? Well, Venezuela's been allying with Cuba, supplying Cuba with oil. Cuba's a communist country. Let's squeeze Cuba. I've got control of Venezuela's oil now. He had to declare a national emergency in order to be able to use tariffs. That was part of his understanding of his authority as president to use tariffs, which actually the Supreme Court has since severely limited in terms of using national emergency to get tariffs. But there's a lot here that's hard to explain, frankly. Why Cuba? Why now? We know Secretary of State Rubio has had a tremendous influence. He has, as a family who left Cuba before the Castro Revolution, but they did leave Cuba about 3 years before Castro took over. He wants to get rid of the Castro/communist regime. He obviously has President Trump's ear, but there are a lot of questions about why and why now.
I'm glad that we have the same questions, why and why now. One thing that's interesting, as you were already saying, is that the history between the U.S. and Cuba has been a complicated one, especially as you look at events such as the Bay of Pigs.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, look, before Castro took over, as anybody who's seen, Godfather Part 2 knows, the Cuban government was a right-wing dictatorship, pro-U.S., worked hand in hand with the U.S. and also was very friendly to U.S. business interests. Castro takes over in 1959. U.S. business loses a significant amount of money because they nationalize the industries. They take over the things the properties that were owned by the U.S. government. The Bay of Pigs was an attempt put together by President Eisenhower, which then President Kennedy inherited but carried out to try to overthrow Castro using U.S.-backed Castro exiles as invading force. There's all kinds of conspiracy theories, which I don't think there's any proof of or any evidence of around the JFK assassination in Cuba. Again, there's no real evidence of that, but it's in people's minds. This U.S. and Cuba have been antagonists at each other's throats for a long time. The Cuban Missile Crisis, 1963, the Soviet Union tries to put offensive nuclear weapons in Cuba, 90 miles off the coast of Florida. Kennedy gets them to back down and pull out the missiles. But it's been a long time since the Cold War ended. It's been a long time since communism was a real geopolitical threat to the United States. China is run by the Communist Party, but it's a capitalist country, right? The only real communist countries left in some ways are Cuba and North Korea. Cuba specifically is not part of a global anti-U.S. power the way it was during the Cold War. If you want to get into speculation, Donald Trump grew up during the Cold War. Cuba was foremost on his mind. He lived through the Cuban Missile Crisis. Maybe this is just something influencing him. Well, I can do something that Eisenhower and Kennedy and all these other presidents that I grew up at maybe admiring, couldn't do. I mean, I don't want to get too psychological here, but there's not a lot of fact-based rationale behind why in late January we decided to do this other than because this president wanted to for whatever reason. And maybe he's trying to distract from something else. And again, I don't want to get psychological, but look, presidents have done thing X to distract from things Y over the years. Trump wouldn't be the first, but he may well be the one doing it now.
There is a lot of global conflict that's going on. Hard to kind of distract from what may be happening in Iran, for example, what's going on in Venezuela. So I'm wondering if, oil is a primary source of any sort of movement or action that could be taken in Cuba.
Oh, absolutely. In terms of oil, though, it's not as if Cuba doesn't have any oil. So it's not as if Cuba having oil or not having oil helps the U.S. in some way or even helps with global oil prices in some way. It's just a small consumer of oil. So Cuba's oil doesn't have any effect on the outside. To me, it's an ideology. It's best explained, perhaps, as an ideological move. Communism communism is bad. The Cuban government is bad. We have taken control of Venezuelan oil thanks to basically the U.S. replacing Maduro with a pro-U.S. Replacement president who's now allowing the U.S. to control the oil. So we can control Venezuela's oil. So why not use that control to get rid of Cuba, which we haven't liked in a long time anyway? I mean, I'm trying to understand it rationally, and that's certainly the role that oil plays. Cuba is very vulnerable. But it's not as if Cuba and oil has larger geopolitical or even economic implications.
All right, Professor Reifowitz, something we'll, of course, be keeping an eye on as things continue to develop following multiple conflicts, but I really appreciate your time.
Always a pleasure. Thanks, Stephanie.
Of course. Hey, be sure to stay with ARC Rochester for your top political headlines. We are back after this.
Spatchcock Funk coming in swinging. Today we have black and blue Cajun pasta. One of our favorite things to make. It's actually pretty easy and it's pretty luxe. I mean, it is up there. The main star of this is seafood. The more shells, the more tentacles, the better the way we like it. So we've got a pound of shrimp, a pound of scallops. And the pasta we love is Campanelle. We like the curls. Curls are good for the biceps, good for the hair, and they're great for absorbing and swimming in pasta. Now it's time to cook. The first thing you want to do is heat up some Alfredo sauce. We made our own version. You can find it on our YouTube page, Spatchcock Funk. Check it out, but get that warming up. In a frying pan, put about 1/3 of a stick of butter in there, and we're gonna first cook our veggies. Half of a white onion. We're gonna put about a whole chopped up green part of a green onion. We're gonna add in about a clove of garlic. So while this is going down, what we're gonna do in our other pot where Alfredo is we're gonna add in 1 tablespoon of Cajun seasoning or blackened seasoning. You can go higher than that, but we're going 1 tablespoon. Next, on top of that, we're gonna add in a 1/4 cup of chunky blue cheese. Crumbles, crumble it in there. Then we're gonna put about 3/4 of a pound of mozzarella, because you know we want every bite to have some. We're gonna keep stirring that up and stirring them both up at the same time. So we've got our sauce, our cheesy Alfredo Cajun blue going. Then we're gonna add in 1 green pepper until it softens up. We've got some red and yellow in here. You can use any bell pepper you want, but we like the green with a little bit of extra color. Once our veggies are done, add that into your Cajun creamy blue cheesy Alfredo sauce. So we're gonna cook each one of the proteins one at a time. You could use chicken or beef or whatever, but we love the seafood. So first we're putting our shrimp. So get that going until they're good and pink, and then add them up into your sauce. And we're gonna do the scallops, and the scallops are gonna go in. And again, you don't wanna cook them all the way. You wanna go about 3/4 of the way. So in the butter, that's gonna be maybe 3 minutes. Now our scallops are ready. We're gonna put that in there and even get some of the juice in there too, because we're going at it today. Now stir that. We're almost to the finish line. I'm not quite there yet. So add in all that pasta into your warm pot with the sauce and give that a stir so it's all evenly coated with scallops and cheese. Now we've taken a 9x11 foil sheet, sprayed it with duck fat, because that's how we do. And now we're gonna pour that cheesy, amazing dish into a dish. It's like dishes on dishes on dishes. So get that into there, and we're not ready yet, but preheat your oven to 375. Is we're gonna take the remaining little under a 1/2 pound of mozzarella cheese and cover the whole thing with it. Top it now, we're gonna take some more of that beautiful dinosaur Cajun seasoning, about 1 tablespoon of chopped green onions across it, and now we're gonna put it in the oven for about 20 minutes until the cheese melts. Black and blue Cajun pasta. Leaves no bruises, only smiles. That's what's up.
9:39, welcome back. It's time to take a chance on Rush-Henrietta because this week students will take the stage singing and dancing to some of ABBA's greatest hits in their upcoming production of Mamma Mia. Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance. Why are you squeaking? What is squeaking behind you?
Cast members join us now in studio to tell us more about the show. They're taking on some of the roles. Can we go down the line and have you all introduce yourselves? We'll start down here.
Yeah, hi, my name is Gabriela Lopez, and I'm a senior, and I am featured ensemble.
Hi, I'm Kaden Stake. I play Rosie, and I'm a senior.
Hi, I'm Phoenix Hoffman. I'm a senior, and I'm playing Bill Austin.
I'm Callie Leathersitch. I'm a senior, and I'm playing Sophie Sheridan.
I'm Naya Rag. I'm a senior, and I play Donna Sheridan.
Very nice.
Okay, so original thoughts. When you found out you guys would be doing Mamma Mia, were we excited? Were we nervous? Did we know what part we wanted right away?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, really excited.
Really excited.
Yeah. It was one of my favorite musicals. Even before we did it, I was so excited.
Yeah.
What is it about the show that you like so much?
The dancing and singing, it's so fun.
It's a very high energy show.
Yeah, and that's what we like about it. Yeah.
Movement on stage.
So much.
Talk to us about the cast. How large of a cast is there?
It's one of the largest I've seen.
I think it's like
50 plus.
It's
50 plus people, yeah.
Yeah.
50 plus people?
I mean, everyone loves Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
It's one of the largest casts that we've had so far.
That's
Wow.
fantastic.
Definitely.
How has it been getting through rehearsals? Is everybody kind of driven and motivated, or is it a little chaotic because it's such a big cast?
I mean,
It's a little
More
bit.
on the chaotic side.
Yeah, but
With that many people there, it's a little harder to control everyone at all times. But it's been going along well still.
I imagine that kind of chaos, though, kind of adds in a layer of excitement to the preparation.
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
Definitely.
Yes.
For rehearsals, are we in Tech Week?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What does that look like?
Chaotic, fun,
More chaos.
high energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
High
It's
energy,
like
definitely.
we do the tech load in with the lights and the sound, and we're getting all the set, which is an incredible set. We had a great set designer, so it's just been incorporating like all of the elements to finally bring it all together. Yeah.
Very good. We were talking during the commercial break. We asked Mark his favorite ABBA song, but I want to know for you guys.
Winner takes it all.
He gets all teary-eyed when he hears that one.
Yeah.
For you guys, what is your favorite song to perform?
Ooh.
She has an answer.
I do. My favorite is Take a Chance because it's my song, but it's also just because it's so much fun to do, and I just love the physicality of it. But yeah.
I think for me, it's Gimme Gimme, honestly, because it's such like a female empowering, but also like a little sexy, you know?
Yeah.
Like it has
A little shake to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Does Your Mother Know? I just think it's such a fun song. It's really catchy. Great number.
Yeah. I'm not in it, but my favorite is Dancing Queen in Donna's
Yes,
Adventure.
I love that one. I'd say my favorite is One of Us. Like, it's very, like, it's big, but it's also small, if that makes sense. Like, Winner Takes It All is very big. That's, like, showstopper. But, like, One of Us, it has its own, like, special feeling, and I like that. It's nice.
It's that feeling that a performer feels. Do you try your best to make sure the audience is connecting with that same emotion that you're experiencing?
Yeah, definitely. I think that helps me interpret the song in a different way in how I perform it, because sometimes what I think shows doesn't always show. So I always like to look at the song, and Miss Wright helped me with that, and just to like figure out the emotions so that I can find a better way to portray that so other people can feel as connected to the song as I am.
Excellent. All right, so for somebody who wants to come see the show, when, where, let's do ticketing information, let's get through all the good stuff.
So the show is it's tomorrow, actually.
Woo!
We'll be performing on March 19th, March 20th, and March 21st. And if you want to buy your tickets online, go to rhnet.org/Mamma Mia to order your tickets.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Hit the nail on the head, and we'll post all of that information and much more on our website, foxrochester.com, after the show this morning.
When we come back, we're going to get a look at some of the stories that have people talking on this Wednesday morning.
Yeah, we're talking trends after this. All right, it's time to see what's trending, and we are starting with an arcade in China that's facing heavy backlash online.
Photos were shared on social media showing claw machines filled with live hamsters.
What? Rather than stuffed animals, the arcade reportedly stocked the machine with real animals for customers to try and win as prizes.
Clips circulated on Chinese social media that showed the hamsters huddled together in the corner of the machine while the players attempted to grab them with the metal claw.
Nope. The
This
hamsters
is horrible.
appeared visibly stressed because of the loud arcade environment, the claw repeatedly striking the enclosure. No. No.
Yeah, according to reports, the animals lived inside the claw machine, surrounded by bright, colorful lights and constant noise.
Concerns grew further when it was revealed that the animals were left unattended during a long holiday with no one responsible feeding them.
Many people online are accusing the owners of animal cruelty. The arcade eventually removed the animal claw machines, but replaced the hamsters with live fish and turtles to be won.
Images of the replacement setup went viral as well, creating even more online backlash.
Shortly thereafter, the arcade got rid of machines altogether and said they will no longer have live animals as prizes.
Some people online are calling this despicable, demanding that China establish laws to protect small animals, farm animals, and other pets from abuse.
Others in the U.S. are asking some people to reevaluate American traditions, writing, "How is this any different from winning a goldfish at a carnival or receiving a baby chick for Easter?"
Listen, fair question, and every year we talk about those chicks from different stores like Country Max, and they say after Easter, the number of people coming and bringing those chicks back because they don't realize what a commitment owning a live animal actually is.
Yeah.
These are living things.
It's sad. Yeah.
Come on. They don't belong in an arcade machine. Okay, that was story one that's not funny today.
Ashley, is this one?
Okay, yes.
All right, move along. A new way you can blow off some steam. It's called a Scream Club. It's a new trend that allows people to come together and take part in a synchronized shout. It sounds like the Wednesday meeting.
I know, I love this. The groups have become widespread across the country, with some in Seattle, Michigan, LA, and Florida.
The first group started in Chicago when a breathing gymnastics coach invited people to join her and scream near the Lake Michigan waterfront.
600 people showed up for that scream lesson, and it lasted almost 10 minutes.
She claims she had the idea after going through a rough patch with her long-distance boyfriend. Yikes.
They were walking along Lake Michigan. They decided to let it all out with a scream at the end of a pier.
According to healthcare professionals, screaming is a great way to release excess tension, bad emotions, reduce pain, and also benefit cardiovascular and digestive systems.
Now, depending on the chapter, Scream Club meetings can be weekly or monthly, but they always take place in a park or near a body of water to minimize disturbance.
A park? I feel like that would be a big place to be disturbed, but okay.
What about a news studio?
A news studio.
Yeah, or a conference room.
Sessions typically begin with participants writing down the thing they want to release on biodegradable paper to later throw during the actual scream.
Ooh, there is an official Scream Club website where you can find upcoming events and Scream group sessions. Do we have one near us?
No, unfortunately not.
So we need to start our own chapter?
Yes, you can apply to start a chapter online.
I feel like we should do that.
Yeah.
I feel like we should do that.
I think you guys should just scream right now. I feel like that would not be good.
Yeah, I have a feeling we would not get a good reception from audio.
Dan has been known to scream, and then people get very concerned.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's not always screaming. There was one day I'm in here doing the noon with Mark, and I'm singing. And somebody runs in and says, "Is everything okay? We heard yelling." I was like, "Yeah, guys, calm down. It's just me being me."
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do? All right, moving along to some food stories. Skittles has always said, "Taste the rainbow." Well, now they want you to play the rainbow.
The candy brand has unveiled a new product, a custom game controller that doubles as a fully playable classical flute.
Huh? The one-of-a-kind device was built as part of a marketing campaign with a content creator on the social media platform Twitch.
Unlike the typical gimmick controllers, this one actually requires real musical skill to function.
That's impressive. According to the company, the controller is a legitimate flute that's been modified with gaming inputs.
Notes, breath control, finger placement all translate directly into gameplay actions, meaning players have to physically perform like a musician to progress.
Okay, so the flute controller has been described as physically demanding and probably the least friendly controller imaginable.
Instead of pressing buttons or moving sticks, players need stamina, coordination, and actual musical ability just to perform basic in-game actions.
According to the company, this idea came from the world of challenge gaming, where players intentionally make games harder by creating their own absurd rules or controllers.
One popular Twitch streamer is set to test the new controller tomorrow during a 72-hour-long game using only the Skittles flute.
A 72-hour game. That right there.
I feel like I'd get bored.
Yeah, see, he's gonna stream for 72 hours?
Oof.
Does he sleep?
I mean, I don't know the logistics of it. Unfortunately, it just said 72 hours straight.
Okay.
I don't know.
Either way.
Can you imagine trying to play Grand Theft Auto with a Skittle
With
flute?
a flute? No, honestly, the only thing that I was thinking of, all those poor parents where their kids are playing the Skittle flute like all afternoon. Think about like
You're flat.
Did you have the recorder when you were?
Sure did.
Everybody had the recorder.
Sure did.
Oh man, like
Yep.
my poor parents.
Yeah.
Every day hot cross buns. Enough.
Let's hear your flute impression.
No. Flute or recorder?
Flute or recorder?
Both. No, I don't want to. See, that's too in tune for the recorder, though. It's like.
True. The recorder does sound like
Yeah, if your
it's
fingers
dying.
weren't like directly
Yes,
over where it needed
yes.
to be. Yeah.
Now, a flute?
Yeah, a flute.
Make a flute noise.
I have to?
Yeah.
You guys are the show monkeys. I'm not.
What did she call us? Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to be filing a lawsuit.
We'll be right back, maybe.
Show.
Final thoughts of the morning.
Final thoughts of the morning. We had a musical in-house.
Yep.
Fun. Deb Ross.
Yep.
We had United in Healing Through Hope. We got to see bald eagle impressions.
We got a mourning dove over here.
We got a mourning dove sitting next to us.
Well, according to the AI on my new bird feeder.
Yes, when Mark refills the bird feeder, the AI says that he's a mourning dove.
Dan and I get, no exaggeration, 45 seconds to go to the bathroom during the course of ARC. And it's like a mad dash. And Mark is always like, look at my bird.
Guys, look at the bird feeder.
And we're like, we have to go.
You can blame my mother for that.
And look
great.
at the,
it's great,
look
Mom.
Look at the squirrel. There's a squirrel.
I put Pam all over the post.
Look how fat he is. Hey, that does it for us here on ARC Rochester. Make sure to wake up with us again tomorrow morning starting at 4:57 on
13 WHAM ABC.
That one.
Much more live local news later today for 13 WHAM News at midday. See you then.
I'm not walking near your
Look at the birds, Mark. Look at the birds.